Shailene Williams has been bitten by dogs on her routes. Once, she had to go to urgent care, but waited until after she delivered all her Amazon packages.
What? Hey guys, Bryson here, and today I want to take a look at Amazon employees and the real way that they go ahead and get a package to you in one day and how it's actually done. And by the way, Amazon is amazing, okay? Even living, for example, in Puerto Rico, I get packages in around like 3 to 4 days, and that is still amazing. To think about a package being sent from like so many miles away all the way here in just a few days is amazing to me, okay? So I'm never mad with Amazon shipping, okay? But let's find out exactly what challenges these people actually face. If you guys are new here, I post every single day. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified, because again, you want to see these videos every single day. And on top of also, when you like, it helps a lot. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it a ton. Without further ado though, let's find out what it do though. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out what it actually do though.
What's going on? It's your girl Shailene the Queen coming to you guys.
Shailene the Queen. What is good, Mrs. Shailene Williams? All right. Just kidding.
With the video of the day.
Amazon DSP driver, Lansing, Michigan.
The life of an Amazon delivery driver.
Yo, these people work a lot, man. No joke.
I have 113 stops today.
130 stops. Think about that for a second, guys, right? 130 different households. You know, the big thing is basically that Amazon is very good at distributions and logistics. So usually they give them like around like one big block stretch or like 2 block stretches. That way they're not going from one area to like an area like that's 10 minutes away. Usually it's all in the same area. So pretty good.
So I'm going to start with this one. Then I go up, then down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Interesting.
Delivering packages for the world's largest e-commerce company is a monumental job.
And by the way, they do not like not delivering. Like I've seen Amazon like, a lot of times, usually if you're not there, just like leave it there. Like that's one thing they don't want to do. Like they don't want to have to like say like, oh, we missed you. It used to be like that, like when they miss your delivery, they like, just come back tomorrow, but they don't want to get like backtrack. So that's awesome. They're doing a great job.
Especially with this month's annual Prime Day sales event.
Yeah, Prime Day is crazy.
I've been tired, exhausted, long
Shailene the Queen, I feel
days.
You. Where's your mask at, bro? Where's your mask at?
Williams and 115,000 other drivers are part of Amazon.
115,000 drivers, bro. Look how much product Amazon is pushing, man. Amazon is massive. What a big company. What amazing company.
Solution to the
That's a nice house.
Most expensive part of a package's journey, getting it that last mile to customer doorsteps.
There you go.
This is where.
And by the way, it's like $5, $3, $10. But you know, Amazon Prime, that's why it's $120 to be able to shop on Amazon. You know what I mean? So 120, I think they have like 100 million people that actually have. Is it 100 million? It's not 100 million, right? It's a few million people that actually have Amazon Prime. A lot of people actually. Imagine that. Imagine how much money they just make, for example, just from that membership.
Where I used to load out, 210 right there.
210. That's like the place where you pick up the packages from?
We spoke with current drivers and took a ride with former driver Adrian Williams to see where she delivered for Amazon from November 2019 to July
Beware of the dog.
2020.
What you mean beware of the dog, fam?
I would average between like 150, 180, sometimes 190 packages.
Sheesh, 190 packages in one day. That's crazy.
Since 2018.
It's hard work, guys. Hard work. It's like a one-day job, but it's like 8 hours, 12 hours. So you just going up, going down, going up, going down. It sounds like it's easy, but I think they pay a little bit more than minimum wage, which is good.
Amazon has been building out its network of these independent contractors, delivery service partners or DSP.
I know my USPS guy. He was like, Tommy, you know, it used to be all the time. You know, all the time I would have to come here with a lot of Amazon packages, but now Amazon's taking over, you know, and I just don't have to make packages anymore, which is interesting.
With more than 2,000 of them across the U.S. now, DSPs helped Amazon reach notoriety for extremely fast shipping.
Yeah.
There's a lot of aspects of the job that are really enjoyable. You get a lot of exercise.
Yeah. I mean, activity is awesome, you know. Activity is awesome.
Customers are really happy to see you. They're getting whatever the heck they ordered.
There you go.
But there's things that need to be fixed.
Like what? I'm guessing like maybe like the demand, like as in like how demanding the job is on you. I wonder, I've seen like how do your brakes actually work? How does all that stuff work?
From urinating in bottles.
What? You mean these pee bottles? What? You don't really believe the peeing in the bottle thing, do you? If they were true, nobody would work for us. The truth is that we have over a million credible employees around the world who are proud, this was like an actual response from Amazon News. Interesting. I probably would not respond that way. You mean these pee bottles?
To running stop signs, routes.
Amazon cost-saving routing algorithm makes drivers walk into traffic. What? Oh man, I know they got a lot of they got a lot of tickets, and I don't know about like they going over stop signs. I think it's like an individual thing.
That lead drivers to run across traffic, dog bites, and cameras recording.
But then dog bites, right? Let's be honest here. That is a part of, for example, like delivering stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying it's a good thing, but how is it Amazon's fault? You know what I mean? Like let's hear more here.
Inside vans at all times, DSP drivers have voiced big concerns, largely.
So they get recorded 24/7 while on the job, like how you get supervised 24/7 while you're in the job. You know, the thing is, like you have this job. What do they want to avoid? They want to avoid stealing. They want to avoid people not actually working and all these things. The camera usually fixes that stuff, you know. But it should have like a level of privacy, maybe. Maybe when, for example, you're on lunch break, like automatically it shuts off or whatever. But I don't know, you know, like privacy is a big thing, but we're always being recorded. So that's also like a big thing also. Like, what do you guys think about it? Like, do you mind being recorded while you're on the job, or do you want privacy to do what exactly? You know what I mean? That's the main thing here. I just want to know. Because if you hit somebody or somebody tries to say that you hit him or something like that, you also have that footage too, so it also helps you in some way.
Tied to the relentless workload required to meet Amazon's one-day shipping promise.
The expectation is just go, 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 go.
Yeah. I would expect that, huh? It's one-day shipping is no joke. Like, they're changing up the world, man. Amazon is disrupting the industry.
At your own cost.
Amazon DSP drivers reveal the challenges of one-day shipping.
Historically, Amazon relied heavily on UPS, the
UPS and also USPS.
Postal Service, and to a lesser degree FedEx for the heavy lift.
Yeah, I only got FedEx when it came to like very expensive things, like microphones, stuff like that, like camera equipment, but never anything else like anything.
Of last mile delivery.
It was 2013. They had a holiday season, was a fiasco in terms of late and missed deliveries.
Managing editor of freight markets,
A lot of it had to do with weather. A lot of it had to do with Amazon dumping massive amounts of volume at the last minute on UPS and to a
Jeez, UPS, FedEx scrambled to deliver delayed Christmas packages. Yeah.
lesser
It's a good problem to have, though, right? It's a good problem because it means you have like a lot of
extent
business.
FedEx. But it was at that point that Jeff Bezos said,
Amazon reviews shippers after holiday holds up. Amazon is looking at the performance of delivery companies. Yeah. I guess that's why. Look at this. For $79 annual membership fee. Now it's raised up to $120, right? It's
we
crazy.
can't entrust this business entirely to other people.
That makes sense. You know, USPS is good, FedEx is good, but why not also make like your own carrier service? That's also
So Amazon built an in-house network called Amazon Logistics. It's grown to include everything from semi-trucks to Amazon airplanes, individual flex drivers.
Oh yeah, the flex drivers make pretty good money, but that's just like individuals and so on. I think the flex driver would potentially eventually go out of business, most likely, maybe, as for example, like these DSP drivers become more popular and more popular. But employing over 100,000 people for this stuff, man, that's a lot of jobs.
And since 2018, fleets of vans run by delivery service partners, or DSP.
Look at all those Fords, guys. Look at all those Fords. Think about that too. They use Fords, they use Rams, and they also use Chevrolets, I think.
Amazon pretty much has control over the operation. It's Amazon's vans, it's Amazon's insurance, they're providing it at a discount. Amazon wants entrepreneurs. They need drivers. They want to control as much of the delivery process as they can.
These small contractors allow Amazon to
that's a Ram right
oversee
there.
deliveries in regions all over the country without directly hiring any employees.
Amazon fights tooth and nail to maintain the status quo that these are contractors.
That way there's no insurance in line. You all get paid 1099s.
They're not employees, because if they are employees, then you've got to pay them benefits. You've got to pick up their expenses for uniforms, trucks, what have you.
Yeah.
And then Amazon's cost structure changes. Yeah. And if Amazon's cost structure changes,
prices got to go up.
so will yours.
Very well said, brother. Very well
They
said.
have built up their operation.
What is going on with this guy, huh? This guy, man. This is a senior transportation analyst, Morgan Stanley. Look at this, Morgan Stanley. Look at why did they have my mans come up here like this, man? Like with this green screen work, man.
Very, very quickly, largely because they were able to build a last mile network using third-party DSPs instead of having to go out and hire all these people and put them on the books themselves.
It's kind of like Uber, right? Like they have like a whole bunch of people, but they're like contractors in a way, right? Because Uber doesn't really like cover anything. You're not working for Uber, like you're just using like their services. You're a contractor. Same thing here with Amazon. Amazon's just like sourcing you all the products that you actually need to do a job, build a business.
Amazon Logistics also allowed Amazon to avoid paying outside carriers for the majority of shipping. Amazon now delivers nearly 2/3 of its own packages through its
Sheesh, that is crazy. 2/3. That's awesome.
logistics programs like DSP.
We estimate that Amazon roughly spends $3.50 to $4 a box to
$3.50 to $4 a box. That's pretty expensive, huh? Because like if you ordered something for like $10 or like $20, like
deliver. This compares to UPS and FedEx's average revenue per unit at about $10 to $12.
damn. So like they managed to like lower also their rates by doing this. So that's awesome.
So we think
From a business
it
point of
can
view.
be a meaningful savings to Amazon to do this
Very
themselves.
meaningful.
Control over its own deliveries allowed Amazon to make one-day shipping the norm in 2019.
One day shipping the norm. I wouldn't say it was the norm, but I would say you had that option also. But I want to say it was a norm.
Although the pandemic caused significant shipping delays, the number of Prime members recently reached 200 million.
200 million? So I was right, you know? I was like 100 million. I was like, no, it's too much, you know? Isn't that population in the US like 300 something million? Am I incorrect on that? That's crazy, bro. Look at that. 200 million looks like this. And the membership right now is $120. That's that much revenue just in membership fees. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Since the early days of Amazon Logistics, bigger independent logistics companies have also been under contract to
That is
deliver
crazy.
for Amazon. But in 2018, Amazon went
Amazon reveals a new plan to deliver more packages, recruit people to run small-scale delivery services.
after a wider regional reach by launching the DSP program, with special deals for small businesses with fleets of 20 to 40 vans
20 to 40 vans, as if like that's not like a big thing. That is awesome.
and 25 to 100 employees. To get the program off the ground, Amazon purchased 20,000 dark blue Mercedes Sprinter vans to
Why like Sprinter vans? Like why not just get the Ford ones?
start, leasing them to DSPs at a discount. It offered $10,000 grants to existing Amazon employees, Black, Latinx, and Native American entrepreneurs, and military veterans trying to launch a DSP.
I made a video about this whole thing, and the program seemed very, very, very nice.
The DSP model is separate from Amazon Flex, an even
Yeah.
smaller business model in which independent gig workers make between $18 and $25 an hour, driving individual
$18 to $25 an hour, not bad. Look at this guy with the little camera here. He's like, "Yep, I see you."
routes on demand. Unlike Flex drivers, DSPs have Amazon-provided discounts on things
Nice.
like fuel, insurance, uniforms, and electronic package scanners, known
Nice.
as rabbits. The DSP is responsible for almost everything else, from maintaining the vehicles to hiring drivers and providing pay, benefits, and overtime.
Yeah, because you're a contractor in this
It's
case.
cheaper. It gives them more flexibility. They don't have work rules.
What's the con here? I want to hear the con. I want to hear who is standing against this stuff. Who has a problem
To
with this?
abide by. You, the contractor, want to provide benefits to your drivers, go ahead. Amazon will not do that. Amazon
Fast and free delivery, Prime. Well, it's $120. Oh, what I wanted to know is basically, if I spend $120 on Amazon per year, divided by $4 an hour per package, like I gotta order 30 times off of Amazon every single year to make it worth it. That means at least like, what is that? Like, no, divided by 12. That's around like at least like 2 to 3 times per month to make it like the cost of shipping not give them enough money. But they make like money from a lot of places, not just, for example, like the membership fee. Oof, that's crazy. Safety scoring and cameras.
In 2016, an Amazon driver struck and killed an 84-year-old grandmother in Chicago. Her family brought a lawsuit against Amazon and the contractor, alleging that Amazon put excessive pressure on drivers to deliver on time.
Interesting. I wonder what the conclusion here was.
2 more deaths occurred in 2018.
The little corners that you cut are very dangerous for both you and the community around you. People are busting their driving way over the speed limit. People are running.
They should have monitors on them, right? I think it's Uber Eats that has like I think also Uber. They have like a monitor. I think it's Uber Eats. Yeah, you have like a monitor, and if you go over that speed limit, they start to ban you. Like they give you warnings and warnings and warnings, but then eventually they ban you. They should have that, you know, like have like a little speed limit thing so people don't go over that.
Running through stop signs, running through yellow lights. Everybody I knew was buckling their seatbelt behind their backs because the time it took just to buckle your seatbelt, unbuckle your seatbelt every time was enough time to get you.
That's training though, right? That's training. That comes down a lot to training and making sure people have consequences, making sure they fully understand what they're doing.
Behind schedule.
A 2019 ProPublica report found Amazon's contract drivers were involved in more than 60 serious crashes since 2015.
60 serious crashes. Now, I'm not trying to play like I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, obviously. But what do you consider a serious crash? And what is the comparison between FedEx, USPS, and also UPS? Like, what's the comparison here? 60 in 2015.
At least 10 of which were fatal. In
Wow.
court, Amazon has repeatedly said it's not responsible for the actions of its contractors. Delivery is also an inherently dangerous business for drivers from any company. Of the 5,333
When you think about it, it is, right?
occupational deaths in the U.S. in 2019, more than 1,000 of them were drivers.
Look at that, huh? That's crazy. I didn't even
According
know
to
that.
one report by a labor union coalition that analyzed data from the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, Amazon DSP workers experienced severe lost time injuries at nearly 3 times the UPS rate in 2020.
Nearly 3 times the UPS rate. But then you have to account that basically they're also out there more than 3 times more than the UPS employees, right? Because they have like a lot more packages to deliver and so on. There's a lot of things you got to input into this. Like one thing that I love is like journalism that is based around like not an agenda. That's one thing I love. I'm not saying this has an agenda, but I like when people like share things, you know, like without having like an agenda behind it.
Amazon holds mandatory safety meetings for all warehouse employees before each shift. But outsourcing driving to DSPs takes away Amazon's ability to control these kinds of day-to-day operations. Instead, it relies on technology. Amazon tracks safety metrics with its Mentor app, which scores drivers on behavior like speed,
Body damage, windshield, side mirrors, tires.
braking, and use of mobile devices. It uses collective driver scores to rank a DSP from poor to fantastic plus,
Interesting.
offering bonuses for high-scoring DSPs.
Nice. So there's that money.
It was more of an emotional drain, like a mental drain, because you were always afraid of like, what was my mentor score going to say for the next day? Did I get caught doing something wrong?
That's interesting.
Did something get scanned
Deliver one package. Why is it showing this?
incorrectly? If you can see right here, mine is at 4 something. And
5,000 miles. Look at that, huh? Distraction, poor. Speed, good. Cosmetics, good. Distraction. She has a lot of distraction problems, something. Last trip, risky.
they said my driving on Thursday was risky.
AI-enabled cameras in some vans have 4 lenses to watch the road, both sides of the vehicle, and the driver. An Amazon instructional video says it's recording 100% of the time.
I just don't feel like I should be watched 8 to 10 hours out of the day. They say it's for safety, which I can kind of see. Like if we were to get into an accident, they want to...
Ooh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Huh? Detecting hard brake, other vehicle cut in front. Look at all of this information right then and there. That's crazy.
to see what we were doing inside the van.
Damn, that's crazy. Look at that.
But it just seems like it's more so to kind of make sure we weren't in the wrong. They could try to pin it on us.
The camera's AI software can activate audio alerts.
I mean, that's what it does also, right? Like, it's vice versa. Like when you have like camera equipment. And by the way, I'm not an Amazon boy or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that basically when you do have camera equipment, it'll tell you like if you're wrong or if the other person.
If it detects one of 16 different safety issues, such as failing to stop
phone
at a
use.
stop sign, wear a seatbelt, or
Looking at the phone, driver distracted, texting, looking at the phone. Oh my gosh.
or pay attention to the road.
Distracted driving.
If I make a
Distracted
a hard
driver.
turn or something, or try to grab a phone or something, like you can hear them say, distractions.
Some drivers told us the cameras do provide a sense of safety under certain circumstances, like around aggressive dogs or customers.
The camera that's facing out, that
One thing I will say though, everyone that's a delivery driver, they need to have disability insurance because this job is tough.
can see the road. I feel that's a good part of the camera because if you pull up to a customer's house, you know, if there is an altercation, if the altercation is on the camera feed, you know, they can go back, review the camera, and then take action that way.
Yeah.
Shalene Williams has been bitten by dogs on her routes. Once, she had to go to urgent care, but waited until
gosh.
after she delivered all her Amazon packages.
What?
The first leg it bit, it didn't break skin or anything. But the second time the dog bit me, it definitely broke.
I just choked. Well, what happens when you get bit by somebody's dog on their property, but you had permission to be on the property? That's something I want to know.
Skin. I made sure to tell the homeowner and everything, and then I had to go to urgent care after my shift. I wasn't gonna cause one of my colleagues to have to come save me.
Wow, that's crazy.
So yeah, I finished my route and then went after.
In a statement, Amazon told CNBC,
We are proud. So this is whole statement, and this is what we're gonna read here. Okay, let's just read it.
Maybe it's too big of an ask to say put a route designer in every warehouse, but break that down regionally because you're really putting drivers in dangerous situations by having route designers only in.
This lady should have been hired by Amazon, you know? I found that sometimes people with the most distasteful attitudes towards something are people that usually have the best things to add to it sometimes, you know what I mean? And she has like a lot of valid points because she actually worked this, you know what I mean? She knows what's going on.
Seattle who don't understand the areas they're putting drivers in. And they're putting drivers in really, really dangerous situations. Drivers.
Yeah, it's the difference between you having somebody that actually works the job and then somebody that just that's like in a desk saying, "Oh, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine." I feel like I think it's Starbucks. Starbucks has a great company where everyone starts like as a barista and then works their way up. So they all have some type of like some feeling towards what it is to actually work there, even at a corporate level, right? That'll be awesome. Having people start there. But again, it's contractor. There are no benefits and all that stuff. So that's like a big thing.
Drivers need people to talk to go back and say like, hey, this didn't work. You drove me into a lake. It'd be nice.
I guess a little respect to the crocodiles.
So not drive into this lake next time.
An Amazon spokesperson told CNBC it's working on addressing gaps in its routing system and improving.
And it's hard, you know, like you're trying to build something that doesn't exist. And it's going to take like user feedback to kind of create something that's positive.
Capacity planning, hoping to give drivers fewer stops.
They have to ease up on the time. Stuff happens on the road, and it's not always the driver's fault. But the idea that a driver feels like he can't eat lunch or go to the bathroom,
yeah, that shouldn't be a thing.
She is a
I've seen these drivers like eating lunch right there in the
problem.
car.
People are hitting folks in crosswalks. They are hurting their own bodies.
If I told you I'm gonna give you a job and if you don't perform it, you're gonna be fired, and that's like your only livelihood, and I made the task like nearly impossible, you might take some risks. You know, that's the thing. That's her big point here. So that does make. I like this lady. This lady's not biased. I like this.
Because they're so afraid of losing their jobs because they have to get these routes done. So
That makes sense.
Either hire more drivers or just say maybe things won't get delivered in 2 days.
Makes sense. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. And this video is almost like 44 minutes long, but it was worth it. I feel like I walked away here learning so much about Amazon drivers, what they go through, and what the whole idea is. I think like the lady with the most perspective is a lady that quit and had all of these great ideas to actually help Amazon and fix their issues. As far as, for example, some of the readings and some of like the articles, just like a little bias there and here and there. But I love this video. It has so much fun. It might not show on my face because I'm a little tired, but I did like it. I promise, okay? Now, I'm serious. I actually did like it, okay, guys? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you want me to react to anything, well, comment down below. Let me know, and I'll start reacting to those videos also. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. On top of that, also, destroy the like button. And if you guys want to talk to me one-on-one, join me on my third channel called Ask Tommy Bryson, where I take calls every single day from Monday to Friday. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. More videos here. Click my face right here, and peace. Follow me on Instagram right here.
Shalene Williams has been bitten by dogs on her routes. Once, she had to go to urgent care, but waited
Oh my
until
gosh.
after she delivered all her Amazon packages.
What?